Oh guys, okay, we're about to smash this TP, and I'm going to be showing you why I got into this trade and how we made it happen. So this is a running trade that has been shared to the VIP. Okay, we've given this trade out to the VIP, and here is it by the C300. So before then, I was observing the market, and this is what we saw. Now, listen to what I'm going to tell you. We saw this is how the market looked on the 30 minutes, and it got to that resistance which started bringing about spikes. Okay, it started bringing about spikes. So this was on the 4 hour candle. The 4 hour candle was meant just closed and a new one opened. Why I did not go into catch spikes is because I was actually looking for entry, where to buy from entry, because it's an uptrend and I can't trade against the trend. So I just had to wait for it to retest and come down. Okay, this is what I told them. Looking for another entry for crash 300, stay close, because a new H4 candle was opening and it's a very important candle. So after that, we now started seeing spikes coming from that minor resistance that was seen, that was noted on the 30 minutes, because it was on the 30 minutes I really observed it, and on the 15 minutes, and the spike kept dropping and dropping, and till it got to a good entry, a good place where we can go into the market. Okay, let's go to the chart. Let's go to the chart. Okay, we smash our TP and you see the spikes are coming, but I actually believe that this trade is going to go all the way up to this level and above to create a higher high before, if at all, it's going to come down again. Okay, so I was about saying something. On the 1 hour, we had this here, and this started coming down to retest this level. So by the time I saw that it has started creating a new, see what happened here, came, retested this level and started going up. That's a trend line, which is an uptrend. And if I'm to say, we sort of have what do they call it, a channel here. We sort of have a channel here whereby price goes up and comes down, but it's not really a channel, so you might not actually look at that. What we are looking at is, it is an uptrend and you can't go into sell. Well, if had it been we went in to sell from here, we'll still make profit, but it's going to be a dangerous game because this is an uptrend. You look for buy entries. I always say this repeatedly: don't trade against the trend except you are sure that that trend has been broken. So we were able to see this coming down to retest this level before pulling back up. So when it came down here, it gave us a very good entry whereby we were able to get in and scalp into profit. So please, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, subscribe, like the video, share it to your friends, and also if you want to join the VIP, of course that's where we give signals every now and then. You can check the description of this video. You'll find a link to my WhatsApp, and you can send me a message and I'm going to be available for you. So if you want to join the free Telegram channel, it's actually free to join. Of course, if you are smart enough, you will be quick to make money too, because if I post a profit, if you are smart, you should go check on the chart to be sure if it's a good trade for you. But sometimes we do drop free signals, but it's not every now and then. So as I was saying, if you want to join the VIP, hit me up. Mentorship class is also running in case you want to learn how to do this on your own. It's actually very interesting. Imagine the entry we had, and also imagine where it's going. So I expect it to form a higher high, okay, before rejecting, but it might just reject a little before going back to this level. Now, where did I get this? I think I got that strong support on the 4 hours. Imagine this is a very huge pullback. Look at it, take a look at that. A huge pullback on the H4, which means it's very possible that it's going to pull all the way back up here, which is a strong support. Sorry, resistance that I saw. Okay, a strong resistance that I saw is going to pull way up, because also sometimes you have to understand this candlestick. If it closes this way, you are still sure of scalping. Okay, I might actually look for another entry, okay, to give the VIP so that we scalp and make profit again up to this level. Now let's look at the daily time frame. How did I get that level? Okay, so now if you actually look at it from on a computer, you realize that this place, which was a support for this place, I think it was a support for a couple of places to this place here too, has been broken. So now it's coming up to this level where market rejected once upon a time, and it might actually just retest this region and drop. And don't forget, oh wow, imagine what I just saw. We had a downtrend on the daily. So it might also start rejecting from that. But why I'm very positive about this still going all the way up is because of this huge pullback on the H4. A candlestick like this is a candlestick that gives hope on a daily time frame. Sorry, on a H4 or H1 or any other higher time frame. It gives hope because imagine this candlestick. It was a very strong bullish candlestick, very strong bullish candlestick. But immediately the new H4 that I talked about opened, it ran all the way down here to take people out before coming back up. So imagine you entering a sell maybe at this level because it's dropping. It won't come back down here again. It's going all the way up. So this can actually work very well because I use price action to trade. And well, a lot of people, it's been a long time. I actually gave indicator settings because I'm not really sure about it. So I can't give it out to you so you might not blow your account. So using what they call using price action to trade is just the best for me. It works very well, and you can also use it on other pairs, not just the crash and boom, the VIX 75. You use it on let me show you something on volatility 100 and the rest of it. So now you've seen here. Now let me take this down. This is a zone that is what should I call is a support zone, a strong support zone, because we are talking about the H4. Now take a look at this. Sorry, my chart is dirty. Let me just erase this. Okay, so now what we've seen here is this place being a very strong support, came down here, couldn't break, and is struggling to break as well. Had it been I came in earlier, let's see if we can still find an entry. Had it been I came in earlier, I would have gone in for a buy. But right now, what I'm going to wait for is to wait for this candlestick, for this to maybe retest again to this level. Or if it breaks this level, this is the H1, then we might just go in for a buy. But one thing I also noticed is that I think I had a downtrend on the daily time frame. So this is a very clear channel. This particular one is a very clear channel. Market has respected this channel on a daily time frame. Imagine this. So you see, it might actually just buy back and keep dropping. So that's why it's also important for you to play with different time frames. It's very important to play with different time frames. So you see that now this one is dropping. So it might just be giving us all these kind of option on the lower time frame till it comes here and start breaking down again. So you have to be sure of your analysis. That's why it's good to study the market first before going in, and you can't just trade against the spike. It's against what do you call it, against the trend. So if it's a downtrend, look for selling entries. If you're an uptrend, look for buying entries, and to make it very easy for you to make your decision. Use the higher time frame to find your strong support and strong resistance. Check for the trend, then use the lower time frame to find your entry. Okay, use the lower time frame to find your entry. So don't rush into the market. As I said, I had to tell them, I told my VIPs that they have to be patient. They should be patient because maybe I would have just, because it's an uptrend and this particular candlestick just started forming, I'll just jump into it and start selling from here. I'll just jump into it and start buying. Very, very illegal. But you have to wait for it to give you like a setup is like setting a trap for a bushmeat or something, and it falls into it. So that's what happened here. We set a trap for the crash 300, which is what we call a setup, and it actually responded, came into this trap, and we went all the way up. So guys, if you love what you're seeing, make sure you subscribe, like, and share. Join the free Telegram channel. It's free. Check the description of this video. You find the link to the free Telegram channel. Sometimes we give free signals. Then if you want to join the VIP mentorship, account management, hit me up on my WhatsApp. Description is on the description carries a link to my WhatsApp as well. So you see now, guys, take a look at what just happened. It got to this level, and now it's given a spike. So all these things are things you have to look out for. There are things you have to look out for, and also know that you should know how to cut your losses and when to leave the market. If you open more than, maybe like you open 4 positions and it has gotten to a certain level, you can decide to close at least two and allow two to run. Then you close one and allow one to run, just that way, so that in case it doesn't go well, you will not lose everything after making profit. And also, it's also important that you trail your SL when when you're in profit. Trail your SL so that even if the market drops, it won't take everything and leave you on red. At least you're going to go with some blues. So join the mentorship class and you're going to learn a lot. It's actually very interesting when you set a trap, you have a setup, and it works for you. So guys, I'm going to be seeing you guys later, and don't forget, join the Blue White team to make money with us. Thanks for watching. See you guys on the next video.